Hello everyone and welcome to the very first edition of Scott Dunger's English. And what I'm going to be introducing to you today is I'm going to introduce you a phrasal verb, an idiom, a word, something called the battle of words, which we'll look at later, and we'll be looking at a topic. Let's get started then with the phrasal verb of the week. So we have here save up. And in brackets here, we have the save up for something or to do something. So the definition for this is to keep money so that you can buy something in the future. So here you can use this phrasal verb to say that you want it for something or to do something. So for instance, I want to save up for a new car. My car is very old, I need a new car. So I need to save up for a new car, or I could save up to do something as well. Let's move down to the idiom of the week. So the idiom is I am or I feel on top of the world. On top of the world. The definition here is to feel extremely happy. To feel extremely happy is a simple definition here. So how I could use this in a sentence, for instance, I feel on top of the world after I won my football match with my team. So I feel on top of the world after I won the football match with my team. Okay, let's now move to the word of the week then. And we have here the word shrug. Shrug is a verb. It is a regular verb. It's a regular verb, and the definition we have here is to raise one's shoulders. So look at me here, to raise one's shoulders to indicate lack of knowledge or indifference. So it means to drop your shoulders, to raise your shoulders and then drop them. That means to shrug. And so we do this when we indicate a lack of knowledge or indifference. For example, I shrugged my shoulders when I didn't know the answer to the question. Loads of people do it. Loads of people shrug their shoulders when they don't know something or they don't know what to say. They shrug their shoulders. Alright, let's move down then to the battle of words, and you might look at this one and think, this is confusing. What is a battle of words? Well, I'll explain to you right now. So the battle of words is when we look at the differences between words. As there are thousands and thousands of words in the English language, there are lots of similar words. There are lots of similar words, and there are a lot of words that are almost the same, but not quite the same. So that's why here we have the battle of words. We're going to look at these small differences. So here we have dislike, unlike, and unlikely. So we're going to begin here with the word dislike, which means to not like or to find something unpleasant or disagreeable. So when you dislike something or dislike somebody, it means you don't like it. You don't think it's pleasant, you don't think it's nice, so you can dislike it. For example, I dislike vegetables, or I dislike my boss. So you could use dislike to speak about things or to speak about people. Let's move down to unlike. Unlike, you would think, is the opposite of like, but it's not actually. It is a very different meaning, as we just saw here with dislike. Unlike means not similar to or different from. So this one has a very different meaning to dislike. So unlike is so not similar to or different from. So I'll give you an example of how to use this word. So for instance, I live on the street where my house is unlike any of my neighbours. So I'm saying that my house is different. My house is different, it's different from theirs, it's not similar to theirs, mine is different from theirs. So we here could use unlike in the sentence. All right, let's move to the last one. So we have here unlikely. Unlikely has the meaning of having a high chance to not happen or become true or real. So this is all to do with probability when we use unlikely. So for instance, it is unlikely to rain today, which means that there is a high chance of it not happening. Or it is unlikely that I will be able to go to the supermarket at 11 o'clock at night. It's highly unlikely that I'll be able to do that. So these are the differences between dislike, unlike, and unlikely. Let's now move to the last one we have here at the bottom, which is known as the topic of the week. So this is where I want all you viewers, everyone watching, to discuss this with friends, discuss it with family, discuss it with colleagues, whoever you like. And I'd like you to discuss, is there a higher chance of death with excessive food or excessive fitness? What do you think? If you have an opinion about this, write it in the comments below. I'd be intrigued to hear your theories, your opinions, to hear and see what you have to say about this. But mainly I'd like you to try and just express yourselves. Express yourselves. If you want to use any of the new words here in the conversation, you can. If you just want to use your own English, this is perfect for you to express your opinion. And I would be curious to hear from students, from people all around the world learning the English language, what their opinion is on this. So if that is excessive food or excessive fitness, that can lead to a higher chance of death. I hope you have all found this very useful and educational. I'll be continuing to do this every week now, and with what's on the board here, especially from the phrasal verb to the battle of words, I'd like you to write your most imaginative, most creative sentences in the comments below. I'd like to see what you have been able to create with your sentences, because this is the whole point of it, is for you to learn something new and to be able to start to use it. And whoever does have the most imaginative and creative sentence or sentences, I'll give a shout out to next week. I hope everyone has enjoyed what I've introduced them to today, and I'll see you all next week. Take care. Bye bye.